Hello, everyone. Come on in. Welcome. Hope you're all having a great evening. I know mine is starting out to be wonderful. And I get to spend this time with you guys. I love it. So come on in. Let's get busy. I have a wonderful, fun project to share with you guys tonight. And it is this little shadow box frame. Let's see, it's crooked. Okay, there you go. It is adorable and so much fun to make. Oh my goodness, you guys are just gonna love it. So I'm gonna turn the camera down. Here we go. So I want you to see, I started with this earlier today. This is a 12 by 12 piece of basic white cardstock. And I've got a rolling light. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we won't worry about that. We're just going to play and show you the project. Okay, so I've got some little elements that I'm working on. But I thought this is going to be awful big and it's going to be really pretty. I'm going to set this up in my craft room. I thought, let's do something smaller. So I'm using an 8.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock. But before I do that, let me show you. Okay, this paper is retiring. So let me tell you, it is absolutely adorable. It is called, let's see. I forgot to check and see if I went live. Oh, maybe I did. Okay. I forgot. I always do that. Okay. So anyway, a little bit all over the place tonight. I apologize. Here we go. Okay. This is the paper, Rain or Shine, if I remember right. And this is on page 51 of your of your January to April catalog. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there we are. Okay. So you get 2 sheets of the paper. And I don't know if you can see this, but like these clouds are embossed. So pretty. Now that I finally got it, I think I have to order another package. Just saying. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. This has little embossed raindrops and the puddles are embossed. And you can die cut all of these guys out, and like the turtle shell is embossed and the bunny's jacket. And on the back side, it's a pink and white stripe. And then these are raindrops coming down. You see that shine on it? Oh, that's so awesome. And then on the back of this one is, oh, I love this paper. What happened to me? Why didn't I get this sooner? That's all right. I have the rest of this month or until it sells out. Look at these guys. Aren't they adorable? Oh, and then on the back, we have some raindrops in pink and mango melody. And then again, here's another embossed piece of just like a raindrops. It's storming. It's cloudy. Oh, it's so amazing. And it's embossed. And then the back. And then we have umbrellas. And again, they're shiny and they're embossed. Oh, I absolutely adore this paper. And I'm so sad that I didn't get it sooner. Oh, gorgeous piece. Gorgeous piece. I should have been playing with this all along, right? Okay, so that's the paper. Now here's the stamp set. Okay, and then here is the die cut. So you've got your die cuts that just cut like the bridge, some grass, a kite, the little bows that go on a kite, and butterflies. This piece actually goes on your kite, and then we have a log. And then we have the images that you can stamp and cut out with the dies. So there's an umbrella, some flowers, some clouds, a puddle, the turtle, the rabbit, and the fox. And then we have images that we just stamp with. And so we have, oh, happy day, rainy days are better with you. And then we have our raindrops that you can just stamp. Okay. All right. I'm going to set those aside. We don't need them. And I'm going to get on with making this. What are we making? The frame! Okay. So you need your paper trimmer for a second because you want to cut your 8.5 by 11 feet of cardstock at 8.5. Okay. Now it's going to be 8.5 inches square. Now you're left with this piece that is, I want to say 2.5 by 8.5. Yes. Okay. I have to look at my measurements there. Now I'm going to bring in the scoreboard. I would normally use the trimmer, but there's a lot of scoring to do with this. So for me, it's just easier to have my scoreboard in here. And I really love my scoreboard. I use it a lot. But sometimes, you know, the trimmer's easier. Okay, so we're going to score it at 1/2 inch, an inch and 1.5 inches, and 2 inches. And we're going to do that on all 4 sides. So 1/2 inch, an inch, 1.5 inches, and 2 inches. And then we're going to do that again over here on this side. I'm just doing 1/2 inch up until 2 inches. One more time. Are you guys getting excited to see the new catalog yet? I know I am. Okay, so now we have this done. You're going to take your stylus and you're going to put it at 2.5 inches, and you're just going to come down 2 score lines. And then you're going to go over to 6 inches and you're going to come down 2 score lines. You're going to flip it all the way around, 2.5 inches, come down 2 score lines. 6 inches, come down 2 score lines. Okay, so while I have my scoreboard out, I'm going to go ahead and score this piece. This is going to be our back piece to make it stand up. Okay, so it's really cute. I will admit I did not create this. This frame that I'm working on, the bigger one, I made with customers. Oh gosh, 12 years ago plus, with my friends up in Tucson. And then I saw Julie, she's the Pixie Stamper, had this one on her blog. And I wanted to try it since it's smaller. So we're going to score this at 1 inch, 2 inches, 5 inches, and 8 inches. Okay, and we're going to set this piece aside, but it's scored. Okay, I'm going to take my scoreboard and set that aside as well. And not lose my keyboard. All right. We're going to bring this in, and we're going to do some folding and burnishing, okay? Now, this just takes just a second. So when I made my other one years ago, I made a template for everybody. And so I want you to know that I made another template for this one. I'll show that to you in just a minute as soon as we get this all done. Now, I'm not the neatest template makers, but it'll be fun. Okay. And it works. And that seems to be all that matters, right? Okay, so I know this takes some time, but it's worth it in the end. It makes life a lot easier when we go to start cutting. Okay, so I just like to go to the furthest one, and then I like to come back. And then the next one out. And trust me, you will want to burnish all of these score lines. It will make you happy. Okay. All right. So here's my messy template. Okay. Kind of shows you what you're going to do. I'm going to grab my paper snips and I'm going to start trimming. Okay. So I want to start on this side. This is the side that has the extra score lines. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is cut away these 3 score marks on top. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to cut in to the 4th score line. Okay. And then we have this piece right here, which we're going to make a tab. Okay. We're going to make that a tab. I'm going to go to the opposite side now, and I'm going to cut away this corner right here. And then I'm going to make this a tab. Now you want to turn it to the opposite side. And again, this is the side that has our score line. So we want to just cut to the 3rd score line. Okay. And cut that piece away. And then again, we're cutting this all the way down. One more time, last time. Cutting that to the 3rd score line. And then we're taking that away. All right. And then we're going to cut this all the way down. Okay. Pretty easy so far. Now we're going to cut these little tabs off. And we're just going to leave one tab. All right. So let me find my score line. And we're going to cut that away. We're going to flip it all the way around again and do the same. Get rid of those tabs. You don't need all of that, but you still want one tab left. Okay. My trash pal's starting to pick up. All right. So we're going to go back in now, and we're just going to miter these corners just a little bit. You know, cut them at an angle so we have little angled tabs. Okay. As your trash pile builds. All right. And we'll have one more thing to cut after this. Remember, turn it all the way around. Okay. And then there we go. All right. One more thing to do. You're going to cut down that score line, that last score line to the 2, to the 2nd score line. And then you're going to angle this. And you're going to angle it to the corner. So what you're doing right now is you're cutting down that score line. Remember, we scored it down 2 score lines. And we're angling it from that corner to that corner. Okay. So now I'm going to do this one. We're cutting down to the 2nd score line. And we're going in at an angle. All right. So now we come all the way around to the opposite side. We don't just turn it a little bit. We go all the way to the opposite side. You come down that score line, and then you turn it and make that angled cut. Go down that score line and then make that angled cut. Okay? All right. So then what you have is this right here. There's your template. I hope that makes sense. Okay? All right. So I'm going to get rid of my trash pile over here. Now comes fun. Okay, I'm going to take a tear tape and I'm going to put it on all my ends. Now, I'm going to turn it over to do this. You want to put it at your score line, okay? So you want to make sure it's at your score line, not down at the bottom. All right. At your score line. Not down at the bottom. Got that a little twisted there. Okay. So this is a little time consuming, but it is so worth it in the end. Oh my goodness, you guys will enjoy this. It is so cute and so fun. Okay, now we're going to put it on our tabs. Just a little bit on each tab. I love this tear tape. It tears so easily. All right. Now we're going to put a little bit on the inside, just on these angled pieces right here. Right at the edge, as close to the edge as you can get it. All right. One more. And then we're done with the tear tape. Love this stuff. It's wonderful. Okay. So now I'm going to just go across my tear tape and just burnish all my pieces. And what that does is it releases the tape from the paper. Right? You still have to pull that paper off, but it won't be so difficult. It'll just come right off so easy. Okay. I'm going to get my take your pick tool and I'm going to start pulling away my tear tape. Oops. This stuff has some static to it. It wants to stick to me. But by burnishing it, you can see how easy it just pops right off. Okay, here we go. Last piece on that side. Let's flip it over. We'll do the center. Okay, you'll see why I have this. It really is helpful to have this inside as well. We've got a mess over there, but I'm going to clean it up really fast. I kept my trash can near me because I knew I'd have a lot of trash tonight. So I can, oops, just take and wipe it off the table right into the trash bin. That's nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take and fold this. So you want to fold the part with the tape, and we are doing the long edges, not the short edges. So you just want to take that first piece and fold it down, and then you can just fold that over. So it's like making that little box there, if you can see it. Okay. So we're going to do that again over here. You're going to fold that first piece down, and then you're not going to fold all the way. You want this to kind of come to that score line inside, okay? And that makes the little box. But see, there's the next score line. So you're like going at the first one and 1, 2, and the third one. Okay, so now we're gonna take this side and we're gonna kind of push our tabs down. Okay, can you see that? Those tabs. I'm gonna push them down. You're going to take this top piece now and you're going to roll it. Let's see, how can I show you? You're gonna roll it till it meets that score line, but then you've got to roll it one more time. Okay, so you want it tucked up in there really good and tight. And see, this is where this extra piece of tear tape helps hold that as well. So it's really nice to have that extra piece there. Okay, so here we go again. I'm going to take this top piece, and this top piece is going to just keep rolling all the way in. Okay, and you want these pieces to tuck right in. And there you have your beautiful frame. Okay, this piece did not roll in tight. I'm going to lift it up, get that just a tad bit tighter. But you can do that. It takes a minute or two for this, you know. You really got to get it down in there. It's kind of hard. Maybe rubbing it on the back will help. Okay. All right. So isn't that adorable? Oh, okay. So now for the next thing, I went ahead and I measured. Every box might be a little different, but this is 3.5. Oh, by a little over 3.5. So I went ahead and cut my designer series paper. And I went over a little bit. So I need to make this actually 3.5. And that's a little over. So let me see. That'll probably fit perfectly, but I need to take a little bit off the other side. So let me bring in my trimmer. Now this is where I'm going to tell you to be careful. Don't take off too much. Okay. A little bit at a time until it fits down in there. So I'm just going to keep my trimmer out. Okay. I don't want to take too much off and then be like, oh, I should have taken so much off. So just a little bit at a time really helps. Then we'll be able to tuck that kind of up in there. I'm going to take off just a tad bit more on both ends. I mean, just a wee little bit. Okay. All right. Let me move my trimmer and see if that works. Whoops. Oh, that seems to fit in there that way. Okay. Okay. I need to take just a wee bit off the top. I think I'm going to take it off the bottom. I hear my granddaughter yelling. I don't know what's going on out there. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. So much better. We're getting there. Okay. But I'm going to keep working with it because I just don't want it to be, I don't want it to be too much off at one time. So I'd rather just take a little bit. I know one side was just a little bit bigger than the other. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. And now you can just kind of push it down in there. I'm not going to put adhesive on it. It'll stay. Trust me. It will stay. But you can take your pick tool if you need to. Just kind of make sure it's in there. Okay. All right. Oh, isn't that cute already? Oh my goodness. I love it. Okay. I don't need my um, ruler anymore, and I can get rid of something grabs and I take a hit tool. Okay. So the next thing I did is I colored me a bunny. Now I started him off camera. He's gray. Okay, if you can see him. This one I did was brown. I just wanted a different colored bunny. But instead of coloring his jacket, I went ahead and stamped his jacket part on the designer series paper. And I have worked at fussy cutting it already for you. So I'm just going to just take that last snip. And I wanted you to see what I did. Okay, so for my bunny, I want the ink to be just a little bit darker in case I missed an area or something. I'm gonna take my blend, my it's basic black, and then you can just go around it. Um, it kind of antiques it, or like if you've ever burned something with a match, the ink will just saturate that fast. So you have to be careful. See how I touched it too long right there? So I have to be careful and not do that. Okay. But it just makes it a little bit darker, and it takes away any, white or yellow spots that I don't want. Oops, the other side's cute too. Already did that. I'm working on the neck. Okay, so there we have that. So I'm going to use my liquid glue for this. I just got liquid glue on my fingers. And I'm going to take just a wee bit, if I can get any out. I have a silicone mat over here that I can squeeze it on. So I'm gonna get a big old blob of glue. That would be terrible. Okay, there we go. That's plenty. Now these things are fine. I'm doing it, but oh my goodness, it's so much fun. That is called paper piercing. Paper piecing. Not piercing, but piecing. And there you have my little bunny all done. Okay. So I'm gonna put him up on dimensional. Grab my dimensionals. Let me flip him over. We're gonna put some dimensionals on him or her. Doesn't necessarily have to be a boy bunny. Okay, so I'm gonna use some side pieces for the ears just because I don't want those ears flopping down. I don't like things sagging. I like I like my things to pop. Okay. All right. Oops. All right. So I'm gonna take him. Isn't he cute? I love him. And I'm gonna put him down a little bit on the grass. Okay. Oh, why was I so silly and not gotten this any sooner? Sorry. That's just how I feel. Okay, I have pieces here. So I have my kite. My kite's gonna be in Flirty Flamingo. And like I said, this is the other piece to the kite. So it goes on the kite like so. So let me put some glue on there. And I think that's so cute. It just gives it some texture and color, and no kite is plain anyway. Okay, so I'm using my silicone mat because it's forgiving. So if I get ink, not ink, glue all over the place on this thing, it's going to just release it. It's not gonna worry about it. So there's one of the bows or the ties on the string. These things are little. Oh my goodness. Okay. So watch. If I got too much on there, it's just going to go on the silicone mat and I'll never have to worry about it. It'll just dry. The last one. All right. That's gonna go right in the middle. Okay. And then I also die cut some clouds. I thought some clouds would be fun on here as well. So we're just going to adhere the clouds to this. Move it over. Okay. I think I'll put it over just a little bit. And then I did 2 flat and 1 with dimensionals. Okay. I'm gonna lower this one a little bit. Then I'm gonna put some dimensionals on that one. Yeah, maybe just 1. It should work. I'm just gonna kind of put it off to the side. Okay. Now I think the kite should be dry. And again, I'm going to just lift that off. There's some glue. I don't have to worry about the glue on here. It is on the silicone mat and it will be on the kite, but that's okay. So I'm gonna take my dimensionals and I'm putting it on the back of the kite. And now I'm gonna put it in his hand. Might have to cut just a tiny bit of that string off. Okay. And then I can swoop it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Now I can lift that string. I don't want it laying down. I want it to look like it's flying. So I might need to add a little glue dot under his hand for this one. The other one went right into place. This one's okay. It'll work. Trust me. Just put this under his hand, do a little surgery here. Okay. I got that glue dot. Now I can put that kite string right on his hand. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Oh, goodness. Okay, guys, we're gonna make some grass. So I did this. I cut a 3/4 inch piece of old olive. I need my ruler. Where'd I stick it? Need to remember how long this was. This is 4.5 inches. So I'm going to bring my trimmer back in. And I'm going to cut this at 4.5 inches. Okay, now I don't know if you remember or not. Stampin' Up! Used to carry grass cutting snips. Look at those things. They're dangerous. I pulled them out. I wanted to use them. So you don't go all the way down to the bottom. Just go enough. So much fun. I love making grass with these. They're dangerous looking though, huh? It's twisting my paper. It's because I'm kind of getting it close to the bottom edge, and so it'll twist. Okay, I'm gonna get that last little bit. Now, you don't have these, that's okay. You can go in with your paper snips. Just snip, snip, snip. Okay, done that too. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and put some glue just along, oops, can't get a straight line. I didn't get any on the bottom. That's good. All right. We just want it just kind of along the bottom. Not too much, but enough to hold it in place. Okay. I'm going to put this here and hold it down for a second while it gets into place. So we need it off the bottom so it doesn't make it tippy, but you want it right at the bottom. Okay. Oops. Okay, look at that grass on there. Isn't that cute? All right. So I'm just going to play with my grass a little bit. No grass is perfect. And we want it to look realistic. You want some bending back and some bending forward and some standing straight up. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is bring in a strip of basic white. And I'm going to stamp the sentiment. Now, I took the sentiment out of the rhinos because I wanted, it's a great day. I mean, don't you feel like it's a great day when you get out there and you're flying a kite and the weather's beautiful? And, oh, yeah, I love it. So I'm just going to use some Flirty Flamingo ink and I'm stamping It's a Great Day. Oh, it turned out so good. Um, I thought about using "Oh Happy Day," but then I felt like that wasn't, going to fit on here very well, so I really like "It's a Great Day." It made me happy. Okay, so I'm going to snip off a little bit right here, and I'm going to take my snips. I'm gonna go up the middle, and then I'm gonna go from one corner to another to that center. That's going to give me a banner cut. Mm, I didn't quite get it in the center like I wanted it. So we're gonna try again. Don't have a lot of room to fudge with it, but you have a little bit. Okay. All right, got that little piece out of there. There's still a little piece that's bugging me. Don't want it in there. Come out. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just fold it to the back. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this side. I'm gonna cut it again. And take my snip and I'm gonna find center, go in, and hope I get it kinda even, but you know what? If it's not, it's okay. And on this, I'm just going to glue it flat, okay? So we're gonna we're going to take with glue again, and we're just gonna find center on here as best we can. We're gonna lay that down. All right, now we're gonna we're gonna make, boy, my words today. Okay, we are going to make the back part, the stamp, okay? Let me get my scissors out of the way. Let me get my snip put up. Okay, my silicone mat put up. Everything out of the way because I don't need it. All right, all we need is this guy and this. Okay, so we're going to fold these and burnish them on those core lines. Okay, and here we go, here and here. Okay, so I'm gonna make it strong and I'm gonna use liquid glue. Okay, we're gonna put the liquid glue there, and we're gonna take this piece and glue it to the bottom. All right? And then we're going to use this, since it has the seam, as the back. All right. We're gonna take this piece and we're going to adhere it right at the bottom, as in the center as possible. And the liquid glue gives us a little bit of wiggle room. There you go. So guys, if you like what I did tonight and you like these products, I'm going to tell you right now to hurry. Don't wait. These the rainy day suite, the bundle, excuse me, playing in the rain bundle is going into the new catalog. Yay! I'm so excited. But the paper is not. And I remember right, it's on sale. I think I remember 960, but that might have been something else. But this paper is so cute. You have to get it. Oh my god. So here we are, all done. Aren't they cute? I love them. All right, so don't delay. Go to my store. We'll check these out. There's lots of products on the clearance rack right now because we are getting our new catalog in just a few weeks. Yeah, can't even believe that. Can't believe just a few weeks. So anyway, there they are. They're very cute. I hope you enjoyed them. I'm going to turn you back up. And like I said, if there's anything in that annual catalog that you are looking for, please go in and purchase it because it's not going to be around for very long. And if I'm remembering right, this paper's on low inventory. Too many cute projects with it. So go in and get it. One more thing, if you guys like this video, would you please do me a favor and subscribe, maybe even share with your friends, with your crafty friends. Give me a thumbs up. That always is nice. So I know what's going on if you like it or not. That's it for me tonight. I'm going to go. You guys have a great weekend. Tomorrow, I'm going to do an unbox. No, Monday. I'm going to do an unboxing over on my Facebook page. So go join me over there. And I really hope you enjoyed this shadow box frame. It is amazing. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.